Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to EGF. My name is Quantum Deathcat, still here with my good old pal South Beach Ice. How are you, my guy?
Thank you, Quantum Deathcat. Doing good. We got St. John University against WSU Wichita State University. We got a nice, good old setup of Rocket League coming up, and this is going to be, statistically, might look a little bit lopsided. And let's just be honest, call it what it is.
Yeah, I'm mostly the blunt person, right? Like, I'll tell you things as they are. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's looking rough for St. John's on this one, but they have had some really good opportunities recently, and while Wichita State are already in the playoffs, right? You're looking at St. John's and say, give us a fight here, right? Show us what you're made of. Show us potential for the future, right?
Exactly. We don't want to waste any time with St. John here. I think right now we just need to see a pretty good game, as we are already caked off here, and now it's just going to be quite the game we're watching here. So let's see what Wichita State brings to the table. They are going to be in blue, while St. John's is in orange. So let's see what we got tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I'm happy to see what the future of St. John's is gonna be, because right now, honestly, it hasn't gone too well their season, but hopefully they can show us a glimpse of next season, and that is gonna be scary to see, because Gopher, he's gonna find the first goal here for Wichita State after some confusion by St. John's here. Primal missing that ball. Baganja, I don't even know how to say that name. Jader?
I don't know. I say Qui-Gon Jinn, you know, the Jedi from Star Wars, played by the great Liam Neeson, who is pretty great. Almost a great shot by Zanova for Wichita State there to instantly block it. But anyway, that was just a great pass off the backboard of the side, and now Wichita State takes an early lead with less than a minute already passed down on the clock. So now we got 4 minutes left. So they just need to keep it up, and then we'll see if they can just take this home early.
To the hundreds of St. John's fans in the chat, how do you say his name? Begon Yater?
Oh, that guy. Begon Yater. I don't know.
Yater? Right, I think that is the name, as the name of the game is Post So Far! As the pops it up high, and WSU with the double tap. Primal gets demoed. Begonator can't get it.
Man, you know what? If you watch basketball, we see players on a fast break, they'll lob it to themselves up towards the backboard and then catch the ball again and then make the dunk. That's basically what we just saw from Zanova for Wichita State. That was just an incredible lob to the car that Zanova drives, and just the emphasis at the very end and the great goal animation of that little round speary thing that I just am gonna call it that. It probably has a better name, but I'm just gonna call it how you just call it how you see it, guys. That's how I live my life.
Oh my goodness. Well, with 3 minutes left on the clock, it's 2-0. Qui-Gon Jinn with a good shot there just in time, able to make the save. Zanova pops it up high. He's going to go for seconds here. Gets a second touch, leaves it for Mr. Gopher. That's a good 50 by Begonator. As Mr. Gopher's shot, no, he can't get the double tap. And the ball is going to try to be cleared out. Zanova keeps it in. Zanova is really good at ball control, and he's showing us why. And for Wichita State, one of their biggest players, Qui-Gon Jinn, is one of the best known players. He's got himself quite their reputation for being a good goal scorer.
Exactly, and you know he's also making a play right there on the defensive side. Hey, by the way, what were you saying about him being a good goal scorer right there? Just efficient right there, off to the side. Oh, and just looks like he's trying to go towards the left corner, but then right when the ball meets him, just pulls the corner, gets the ball into the goal. It's 3-0, and Wichita State looks like they're gonna make this a pretty easy win match for them in this first game.
I mean, there's still 2 minutes left, and Zenova puts it in. I mean, there's more than enough time for the comeback here from St. John's, but at the same time, if you're a pessimist, you could say that that just gives more time for Wichita State to score more goals.
Exactly. You know, that was a pretty good assist by just hitting the ball up in the air, but it looked like he was trying to get an extra bump on it too, unless it was just him just floating in the air. But I call it how I see it, but then Zenova just with the emphasis, and oh, what a little definition from Just in Time. I get it. That's enough. That's an awesome name.
Just in Time is a very good name, I'd say, for a Rocket League player, and especially, right? There's plenty of time to be made.
Exactly.
He is a dream for us as casters. We love our puns. I don't know about you. I love making puns. I've made a few here actually so far. As Mr. Gopher pops it up.
I tried to make some, and that was gone for. I just tried to do. I'm not gonna try to bother it right now. But anyway, back to this goal. Man, Qui-Gon Jinn, what he does best is just the side angles. Really, just a little roll to the right after the ball makes contact with the ground, makes the little bounce up in the air. He just gives a little bit of an angle. We've seen that on his last goal as well, just pulling into the left corner.
Oh no,
that was too fast of a goal. Let's look at this replay again.
Oh no, this is Bribel here. This is just a look at this. Bribel just misses.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Just look at that angle he's getting. That's just an incredible angle he's displaying here for Wichita State. So if I'm St. Peter's, or excuse me, St. John's University, you got to make 6 goals in less than a minute and 10 seconds. Totally.
Yeah, you got 70 seconds.
Yeah, you can do it.
A goal every 10 seconds. I mean, it's feasible.
Oh yeah.
Right? It starts with the shots on goal, and they only have 1 to the 14 of Wichita State.
Yeah. Oh, about to make that 7. Oh, but just in time with the demo right there. That was just crazy. You know, that was just in time. All right, I'm gonna probably annoy my producer with all these puns here. So
nah, don't worry about it. I've killed a few producers. Build especially, absolutely does not like my puns. He comes in telling me to stop making them, and it only makes me want to do them more sometimes. You know.
Well, I mean, and we just got word from ours saying Mike, so it's a full go is what I'm hearing. So we just gotta keep it up. Drop in the chat your favorite pun that you'd like to hear us say, and
no. Leave the chat to their own puns. What a shot there by Qui-Gon Jinn. 4 goals. Zenova with a good 50 to keep that ball in the zone. But look at this. This was almost a save by Jader. That was so close.
Zenova, just an incredible pass. All right, 7 goals in 9 seconds. They can totally do it. Probably not, but anyway, just a great pass, and then Qui-Gon once again on the shot. And now as we take it in to the next game, as soon as that ball just hits the ground, I think Qui-Gon just kept it alive intentionally. He could have just ended it right there. But Wichita State's just going to run away with this first goal. Look at Qui-Gon, 10 shots on goal. That's incredible. That is a total 16 total shots for Wichita State to St. John's 1. I mean, that's incredible. They definitely have more saves with 6, but I mean, just 1 shot. Obviously you need to step up that defense, because honestly, if you don't step up the defense, then it's just, it's just going to be wrapped 7-0. You just got to get something going for them, and if you don't, you're going to be in real trouble if you're St. John.
St. John's just having it rough right now, 100%, right? They're just, I don't want to say outclassed. They're a pretty good team, right? I mean, they are champ to GC players, right? They are between C and GC. So I would say that they're a pretty solid team. It's just that Wichita State, right? They're full of supersonic legends. And that's a big problem if you're St. John's, right? Because yes, your team might have 3 GC1s or GC2s, but you're up against a team of supersonic legends, guys that are up there in the top like 0.5% of the game.
You're up against a Jedi in Qui-Gon Jinn,
Pretty
Phantom
much.
Menace. I mean, it's just really tough. You guys gotta step up the aggression just on both sides of the field. Really just didn't have a lot of things going for them. So in this next matchup we see coming on right now, let's see if St. John's can get something going. Like that save, that was a good save. You know, now you just gotta make that happen on offense. You know, just attack the ball once you're in Wichita State territory, like you are right now. Make something happen, but it looks like Wichita State back in control into this ball game.
I mean, right now, so far, it's gone better. The shot is Primal shot.
Oh, it's open!
But the rebound is in. Primal scores, and that's the first goal, and that's the first lead for St. John's, and the crowd goes wild.
I mean, I'll tell you what, what am I saying? All the demolitions that St. John's gave them was just incredible. That is crucial. That's a good method to just take away all the defenders, and then it's just a wrap. But Qui-Gon, just the force is with him here, just instantly ties it up. How long was that? That was like
there's 12 seconds. It's written at the bottom actually. 12 seconds.
12-second score. Wow, that just honestly that felt a little bit shorter to me. But I mean, you know, clock never lies. But
I hear the eggs booing from I don't know why. I'm hearing booing coming from the eggs. They don't like this Wichita State team.
It's just, you know, teams that are really good. No one likes to see teams constantly win. I mean, look at the Tom Brady's teams. I was about to say New England Patriots, but he's not on there anymore. Zenova with off the assist from Qui-Gon Jinn, excuse me. I mean, that was just incredible. Oh, that was even an incredible pass. It almost looked like he was trying to control the ball to score, but Zenova just able to get the feed off from Qui-Gon, and then we got to see the, as I like to call, the sphere thingy animation, goal animation.
Yes, that is from
goodness.
season 11 season rewards, because what is it? That is the grand champion season reward for season 11 was a goal explosion, and that goal explosion is absolutely sick.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. And is this gonna be? Oh, good job, Begonjator. Yeah. Okay. Great save.
Great save. Yes. All right. The reason I called everyone eggs was because if you look at the Rocket League crowd, it is a bunch of eggs. What a save by Zenova! Escape from being tied. Qui-Gon Jinn makes the save as well. The ball is cleared out by Zenova and put into the corner. That's very, very well.
Man, there we see Wichita State keeping it up a little bit on the defensive side. You know, St. John's has been stepping up the aggression. We can already tell, you know, not being down 7-0, but really their defense. Look at that, like just right there. That was a swarm aerial game from St. John's, so that was pretty good in terms of defense. And then offensively, they've been getting into the blue territory, trying to get a shot going off. Too bad they just aren't seeing enough shots going.
Oh,
I stand corrected.
Oh my goodness! Look at the save. Look at the save originally. Look at this. What a save there. And it just, oh wow, and it's tied at 2. What a goal. But the save almost comes in. That's like a soccer goalie. You see him, right? Like absolutely outstretching out, makes the incredible touch on the ball, but it goes off the post and in. That's exactly what Primal Shot just did. And we're tied at 2, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway through this game. Oh, wow.
That was a close call for Wichita State just now earlier. Almost gave up a goal. Just St. John's just didn't quite have the angle to score right there. Oh, no. Is that way? Okay, Gopher able to just get that steal right there. I thought that was going to be a wide open shot if Gopher wasn't able to get it there. And now Wichita State needs to step it up now. I can't believe I'm saying that against St. John's, but you know, that last goal they gave up was just a tad bit of a mishap, just ricocheting off the goalpost, off the initial save. But now they just need to try to find a score here with 1 minute 40 left to play.
I mean, look at the fans, right?
Oh.
There's plenty of fans giving them encouragement, giving them momentum, home team advantage, home field advantage. And I think that's getting to St. John's here. They're definitely playing better here. And Wichita State, I mean, they're not being taunted. Like, how do you say that when a team just feels overwhelmed by the
Wow!
time finds the ball? St. John's with the lead. The mishap from Zanova and Gopher.
Oh, no. That was just supposed to be a save, but just a little miscommunication. Wichita State both going for that clear ball, and they just collide with each other a little bit. Just the ball to go straight down. And now we get a little bit of a fast break. Oh, man, that was a great Begon was able to just stop it, stop Zaneva. Sorry, I'm trying to talk so fast I can't pronounce their names right. But just that was a key demolition because Zaneva was going off the fast break trying to get a score. It could have been wide open. And now 50 seconds left to play. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wichita State needs to get back in the game. Try to find that score. Increase their lead. Could it be right here?
No. It's going to be put aside. Mr. Gopher's going to miss it, but Primal will as well. Stopping the ball from really hitting into the zone. Begon tries to find that shot. It's not going to find anything as Primal shot rings off the iron. Just in time is going to miss that one as well. Begon coming in here. Pops it up high. No teammate to be found. Gopher popping out of his hole to be able to find this one. Gets it cleared out into the opposite corner for Zanova. And, oh my goodness, St. John's, if they can play keep away here, they're going to be able to go away with this game victory and tie up the series at 1. They just need to spike it down. They need to find the ground.
They just need to wait. Oh, and it looks like Gopher tried to quickly make a play to keep that ball alive. They were right at the goal, but St. John coming out here, what a statement win from them. I tell you what, they got to be pretty good right there. And all the chat for Begon Jader and the cheers from the chat. And I also saw a Tom Brady comment on there. I thought that was hilarious. But oh my goodness.
Plenty of goats in the chat for sure.
Yes, indeed. GG's can stand for great goats or something like that. Good goats, whatever. Or good game, obviously. It means good game. I know my terms. But really, Wichita State, they kind of let this one slip a little bit. I think they were a little bit caught off guard by St. John's play. St. John's, what they did better was, what we saw more was demos, basically. And that's a key because, once you get demos on offense, you don't have any defenders stopping you. So you got to take advantage of that. And then that affects the defense because, you got to try to readjust where you are because you spawn somewhere else. So you got to try to figure out, quickly get into a position to make a stop on the ball.
And so here we go into game 3, ladies and gentlemen. The series is tied at 1. Well, it looks like my prediction is out the window. Wichita State, not with the statement when I expected. St. John's coming out here, and the people in chat saying that we're not giving them a chance. The stats aren't giving them a chance either. And, hey, we got to go with what we got. And St. John's here are making us eat our words.
Exactly. And a little unfortunate for me because I went to what, but I'm here as a broadcast. So I'm just going to stick to what I'm seeing right here. And now Qui-Gon quickly tried to get that early shot off, but he was met by 3 defenders ready for that ball. And no! That's just unfortunate for Wichita State. No, that was just a wide open shot, and just in time comes in just in the nick of time, and then Qui-Gon just accidentally knocks it into the goal, trying to make a little barrel roll move, trying to knock it off to the left to avoid the goal. But now that's not the start you want for Wichita State.
I told you you get blasted for being biased for going to Wichita State. I told you.
I promise I won't be. I promise I'm trying not to be. I'm talking you guys up, I swear. But not right here, because Zanova just scored. Incredible. I tell you what, that was just up in the air, and now Wichita State's tying the game. And a great pass from Mr. Gopher. Still not biased. I'm just impressed with the aerial goal from Zanova. And now it's a tie game.
It's tied at 1. and I'm just here to watch some amazing Rocket League. You guys, if anything, are the biased ones looking for a team to win. I don't care who wins at this point, because oh my goodness, we're seeing some amazing stuff out of both of these teams.
Man, that was almost a double team on Qui-Gon there. Able to make that contest, and then just with the great score, just able to beat the contest. And now they're starting to pick up the pace here. And now Mr. Gopher just being that defensive presence to clear on the other side. Now it looks like he was wanting to try to get a little bit on the offensive action.
It's 2-1 with 4 full minutes left on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. This is no time to be relaxing if you're Wichita, right? Because with what happened last game, you need to prove that you are a good team and that you can score. There you go. Mr. Gopher is going to find it from Qui-Gon Jinn. Good passing plays. And if you're St. John's, right, you need to continue what was working there. The demos and the bumps and everything that you did right needs to come back here. You need to force the mistakes from Wichita State. They're not going to be easy. They're not going to be a walk in the park.
Exactly.
And so, beat them at their own game.
Exactly, and going back to that last goal real quick, just the pass from Qui-Gon from mid-air, and it looks like I couldn't quite tell who it was. It might have been Begonjator, but it was just, oh, what a save, by the way. He was trying to rush the ball, and he was able to find Mr. Gopher just in the nick of time. That was just a perfect time play just to score for Wichita State, and now they seek a better lead. 3-1 now, but if we know St. John's, they've been competitive. They came alive this last game. Don't count them out just yet. They're ready to play.
I like how people are saying rigged in the chat, and I mean, I don't know what to tell you because it's actually rigged against.
I mean,
look at the ping.
Score. Yeah, I mean, just look at. I don't think the score is rigged. I've counted 4 total goals.
I've counted
I don't know.
goals here.
I don't know. But anyway, this is just, oh, Mr. Gopher once again coming alive in this game 3. 2 goals already, you know, and he's just right now leading his team. And it looks like Qui-Gon was trying to get that goal too, but Mr. Gopher is like, out of my way. Let me take that shot.
It's 4-1. We're not even halfway through. And just in time did find the first goal of this game, but so far, it's been all Wichita State since. What else can you say, right? Like, St. John's have been doing pretty solidly in their own back end, but they only have 1 save when there's been 6 shots on the side of Wichita State. And the shots shot by St. John's, right? All 4 of them. 3 of them have been saved. 2 of them have been saved. 1 of them has gone to the back of the net. That one is just a wide open net for Zenova. And, well, we're a little past halfway through this game.
Yeah, initially that was a great save from Justin Tide, denying Qui-Gon Jinn, but then he just didn't take account. Zenova was just right there ready for that mid shot for the goal. Just that ball was just centered perfectly for Zenova. So now 5-1 for Wichita State. This is starting to become quite the match for Wichita State.
Mr. Gopher brings it in, 3v1. There's no one else with him there. And finally, his teammates are coming in, and Zenova able to put it in, and the offense just won't stop coming.
And we're starting to get game 1 vibes here again. Wichita State's offense starting to pick it up, just as you said earlier ago. Definitely copying you there. But, I mean, they're starting to just take more shots, and those shots are going in. The St. John's defense, actually, they're swarming the ball pretty well, and a great save from Primal right there. You know, they're definitely swarming the ball, and they're definitely making some stops and plays and steals and whatnot. But, it's just, you know, right after that steal, you need another guy to get that next steal, because Wichita State's got a player waiting after that steal to just be just waiting for it to be turning into a shot. So Wichita State, you could say, is learning to stop the steal there.
Qui-Gon Jinn trying to bring it into the zone. It's in the midfield, though. Cleared out by Begonjator and then passed over to Primal. Mr. Gopher pops it over 1. Begonjator is in.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Save. He can't find it. It's the crossbar that does instead. Qui-Gon Jinn in the corner trying to get it out to a teammate. Won't be able to do so. Bagonjator picks up that ball, leaves it for his teammate Primal. Back over to Bagonjator. That is stopped by Qui-Gon Jinn and cleared out by Qui. It goes back into the offensive zone. Mr. Gopher going down. Tries to find Zenova. Can't do so as Zenova pops up. He's finding full boost as well. Primal with a good interception. Qui-Gon Jinn shot. It's off the post. It's on the goal. Tantalizingly close. But honestly, it's out.
You know what? Wichita State doesn't necessarily need to score. They have the 5-point lead over them. It looks like they're still hungry though. They just want those shots no matter what. But all they really have to do is just play keep away, and they're taking this game. Zenova off the feed from Mr. Gopher, but you know, whatever I say, you know, they just want to score. That's what they do best though. You know, they just score.
When it rains, it pours, ladies and gentlemen, and when it pours, Wichita State brings Brazil over onto St. John's. It's 7-1 with 15 seconds left, and I mean, if you're St. John's here, you're trying your darndest, right, to score a goal here to break this Brazil. It almost goes in. It's
Zenova,
but Zenova denies, and the Brazil win from Wichita State.
Jeez, what a win from Wichita State. Zenova with 4. Yep, and then 2 saves as well. The shots, to me, look like they've increased for Wichita State. So they've been starting to pick up the pace a little bit. And now St. John is 1 game away from being sent home. They just need to find an answer to answer Wichita State, both on offense and on defense, especially on the defensive side. You know, they've definitely tried to swarm the ball more often as it comes to the goal, but you need to just keep that up and make sure they don't give up so many wide open shots and take account of all the players in there.
All right, and so Mr. Gopher for Wichita State is going to rotate out here and leave his teammate Misto to come in and pick up the pieces here for this game number 4, 2-1 lead for Wichita State.
All right, Misto coming off the bench. We'll see what he brings to the table. Mr. Gopher, I'll tell you what, we didn't really see much of him from the past 2 games, but he had 3 assists and 2 goals this last one, so he started to come alive. He was able to just get some, what do you call it? Just get some points for himself as he left. So great work from him, and now he gets to take the rest here and let Misto pick up where he left off.
And we will see where that leads us as we're going to go down into game number 4, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, right now, it's just a 2-1 lead for Wichita State, but if St. John's can come in and just destroy like they did in game 2, this could be a series.
This could be. I mean, they just need to keep up that offense, that same level of intensity needs to keep it going. And already we see Misto being a factor just with that early demo in the game. Not even 5 seconds in that game, he just got a demo. But now we got 15 seconds passed by already. So now we got to see how Wichita State retaliates after St. John just cleared it into blue territory. Now they're trying to get some pressure.
All right, 30 seconds have passed so far, and St. John's getting it in the offensive zone. I do like that. They've gotten themselves a little bit of offensive pressure, and that is good to see if you're a St. John's fan, right? Seeing your team on the offense! Oh. I think that's his first goal, or maybe his second of the series, but I do believe it is his first. Comes in at no better time.
What an angle, too, from Jader. I'm just going to call him Jader. I think that's a better name instead of Begon. But, I mean, Begon Jader, that's a great name. But anyway, back to that goal. Just an amazing angle. Just switching up from the top and then just pointing down to the bottom. Able to just ricochet that ball into the goal. And now St. John coming out with the early goal up top.
I do have to say, the first time I saw his name, I did think of a certain cartoon TV show, and a certain villain making innators. And I thought his name at first was Begoninator. Funny enough, as Zanova finds this goal, ties it up as the lead for St. John's Begons.
Exactly. Nice. But anyway, that was just a great aerial move from Zanova, flipping upside down, trying to just use the hood to score for Wichita State, tying things up here. St. John's has not gone yet though, because they look a little different. They look a little hungry right here, and definitely this audience here is very hungry to see St. John's win a game as well. So I can't wait to see how they answer right here. It's like Misto here trying to get some moves on, but instantly gets begoned by the Jader.
Yeah. As that's popped up in the air, Zanova finds it over to Misto! Misto shot off the crossbar. Qui-Gon Jim gets it over to Zanova.
Zanova was wild.
Tactical play.
Man, I think everyone was expecting Qui-Gon to score right here, and then they were trying to stop that shot initially, but then Zanova just there off the feed once again. That's been a little bit of a problem for St. John's, just trying to keep account of all the players who's around the goal. And, you know, they're trying to swarm one player, but there's another player just waiting for that ball to go in. Is Misto going to get his first shot? Nope. Just in time for the save is just in time.
Yeah, just in time there, as you say. But now, St. John stuck on their defensive end once again, and they need to get this out. Flicks it over Misto, so that's a good way to get it out. Just in time, though, he's going to get 50'd by Qui-Gon Jim, who comes out of his demo, and he respawns at one of the most inopportune times.
Oh, wide open!
It's just in the right place, and he ties the game at 2 halfway through.
My goodness, they just caught Wichita State's defense wide open and just compromised it. Just setting up the ball in perfect position, getting Zanova to just leave the post and leaving the ball, just trying to make a play to clear that ball, but then it just comes back right in front of the goal. And then just in time was able to make a play, just get that score, and now we got a tie game. I think we could possibly see a game 5 if St. John's just keeps up this intensity.
They definitely could, and they're making it a series. Wichita State, their 2 wins were absolutely statement wins, right? But St. John's, when they turn up, it's a gritty game. It's absolutely not one-sided like when Wichita wins a game, but St. John's, when they want to win a game, they will force your hand.
Oh yeah, exactly. They just want to catch you slipping in summon, and they just want to catch you wide open. But here's oh man, that was just a missed opportunity. It looked like Misto was going to try to take a shot from the assist from Qui-Gon, but it just didn't quite add up because it looked like that ball could have also gone in the goal just if the angle was right and if the speed was right. So now Wichita State just needs to find a way to get out of this hole. Oh no! Primal coming in from the assist from Jader. Oh my goodness.
You say, oh no, I say, oh yeah, because
oh yes. That was a great play. We're possibly going to be seeing a game 5. There's still plenty of time left, but I'll tell you what, this could possibly turn into a game 5.
This could very much so turn into a game 5 once again. St. John's in the lead as just in time just misses the ball slightly as it goes wide. Misto with the clear out. Qui-Gon Jim with a 50 on Zanova. No, Zanova's shot is stopped. Misto can't find the shot as that is some great aerial work, but Zanova is the game. Zanova everywhere on the field, making the saves, making the passes, and scoring the goals. He's got a hat trick. That's some great passing there by Qui-Gon Jim. The game is tied at 3:65 seconds on the clock.
My goodness, you know we always expect to see Qui-Gon, but it's Zanova that's making all right here. What a great save from Misto there from the air. Now Qui-Gon trying to get the ball into orange territory to see if he can put this game away quickly. But St. John, they are battling it out on defense, waiting for the ball to come, whether on the ground or in the air. No matter where, they're going to be there to just
Misto!
Misto! Oh boy.
He was left wide open. No one was on him. Qui-Gon Jim with the pass.
Oh.
Fake instead, because Primal got absolutely all out of his way there. He thought that was a shot coming in.
What
It's-
a way to just get your shot. I mean, you know, everyone was just chasing the ball and no one kept Misto in account. Just came out from the left. No one was taking him in account, and now he just snuck in and he was just wide open.
That is so unfortunate for St. John's. They just don't think of the man on the side, and they have the opportunity here, St. John's, to continue on the series, but Zanova is the dagger at their throats.
My goodness, Zanova just leading the team with scores, and the demolishes didn't really help St. John's either. Just no defenders were able to help, and 9 seconds left. You need 2 goals. Pretty unlikely, but I mean, my hat is off to St. John's, giving a great fight, sticking it up, and just being super hyper aggressive late in this game. But Wichita State's just gonna barely run away with this. And I mean, just, you know, you just gotta give credit. You gotta give credit to St. John's. They just stepped up their game from the start. But it was all Wichita State when it came to the very end. Look at this.
I'm sorry, it was not Wichita State. That was all Zanova, because those passes by Kui over to Zanova just absolutely always hit the target. And then the dagger, right? The pass to Misto. The fake shot, I want to say, right? It's a bit like hockey, right? You got the puck on your stick and you're looking directly at the goalie as if you want to shoot, and then you pass it suddenly.
Exactly.
And it just fools everyone. And that is how that series ends. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have anything to say before we go on to our break here?
I mean, just really, I'll just say hats off both teams once again. I mean, all around, just from each player, just sticking it up, from Just in Time to Primal to Jader. Those guys just were able to just stick it up, give them a fight nonetheless. And their ranking doesn't really accurately depict how they actually are. I think they are really, really, like, just what I saw from them. They have put up a really great fight, as well as their fans also, in the chat, we see their fans just show up for the team. Just great for them. I tell you what, I'm glad
I
they
give a round
came
of
in.
applause to St. John's here for really putting up a fight here, being one of the worst records here for this regular season. They've got themselves quite the team here, and they're going to be capable of winning a lot of games. Their future is looking bright. But you people in the chat, you guys are really giving them that extra push, right? So keep doing what you guys do. You guys are awesome for that. And I'm sure your St. John's team very much so appreciates you guys coming in here and being very as supportive as you guys are. We're going to take a small break here, and when we come back, we got our last series of tonight, so don't go anywhere. We're off to a break.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
We'll just see how competitive they come.
All right, well, Butler is going to consist of Astru, Kai, and Siren. Sir Aaron. Sorry, that's right, Sir Aaron. And Rochester is going to have Joy Dub, Sebward, and Sunblaze. Game 1 is underway. And what would be your prediction here? I don't know if you've looked at the stats any.
Well, I'm not. I really haven't looked at much at the stats, but I'll tell you this: I've covered a few Butler games,
And these three guys with Siren, Kai, and Astro, I tell you what, these guys, they are a force to be reckoned with. We see Kai on the defensive side. We see Siren going off the offensive side. And as Joey Dubs from RIT just scored. And then we see Astro coming in from all angles of the air. He tried to make that stop right there, speaking of which, on the air. But then he was just met by Sebward. That's his name. And then just got demoed. I can't read worth anything. Really,
it's 10 p.m., isn't it? So
I'm in the
don't
Midwest.
worry about it.
I'm in the Midwest, so it's
You're in the Midwest. How can you be tired at this time? Come on.
I'm not tired. I'm just blind. That's pretty much what it is.
You Oh wow! What a double tap there
Wow,
from Joey
boy.
Dubs, but the shot's not on net. All right, let's start casting this, shall we? Sunblaze pops it up in the air. Sir Aaron puts it into the corner for Kai. Sunblaze, he's just gonna pop it up over to Sebward. The shot is weak, and it's gonna be redirected.
Oh, no.
Why? What a shot!
Sunblaze just able to just beat the two defenders, Kai and Astro. Kai's one of their best defenders for Butler, so I'm surprised that Sunblaze was able to get the shot off over both defenders, really. And now they're coming in with 2-0 over Butler University. But now Butler's gonna quit. Oh, Joey Dubs off, just came out of nowhere. That was impressive.
And that is a W tier save there for the win he just got on that 50. Astru's gonna get the ball cleared out. Sebward pops it up high though, leaves it for his teammate, passes it back to Sunblaze, but the shot it's off the crossbar. What a stop there! And all three shots are off the crossbar, but Astru can shove it in. There you go. And the game is cut in half here. The lead is cut in half.
What a sequence that one was. It was just all crossbar and nothing happening. And Astro is finally swooping in from the air just to get that ball right inside the goal, right where we want to see it. It's just incredible. Just that incredible sequence. Pretty good defense from RIT. Just didn't quite get it all in time. Just didn't rush the ball, try to clear it for the boys in orange.
And right now, the boys in orange are doing pretty good for themselves, but Butler are giving them a run for their money. Sir Aaron pops that ball up, leaves it for Astru, who doesn't get a good hit, and that's going to allow Joey Dubs to keep it in the offensive zone. Sunblaze is going to get to it first off the back wall. Astru gets a weird hit, and Kai, I mean, what does he do? He's got a low amount of boost. He's going to go up for it, and he's able to get a 50 with Joey, but Joey's going to win that 50. Sir Aaron is knocked off of it. Sebward into the corner, can't find Sunblaze, and the ball's cleared out.
Man, Astra almost had a wide open shot too. Dubs was able to just meet him at quarter field for RIT. Just wasn't able to get the shot off. So right now Butler's still kind of struggling to get a bunch of shot offs right here. So they just need to work on that. But you can also credit RIT's defense. They've just been performing the ball. They've been taking the air game, as we've seen just right now, with Joey Dubs flying into the air. So we just need to see more shots being made from Butler.
Sunblaze is popped up in the air for Joey Dubs. No, that pass was good, but it misses the mark. Astro with no boost gets demoed for being so slow. Out of my way, peasant, says the Butler player there. Says the RIT player there on the Butler player. Sir Aaron puts it into the zone. Astro's not going to be able to get it. Kai keeps it in the zone, though. He's going to get a second touch. It's off the crossbar. Astro misflips and can't get to it in time. 60 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for this to come back. Kai! No, he's going to be put away. And Sunblaze with a misflip. Oh,
Man.
misflips all around.
These guys are going a little crazy. That could be a wide open shot. Oh, Seb were able to just come in right at the perfect time to save it. And now we're seeing a little, we're seeing a little bit more aggression from Butler, but RIT is able to just flip it around, trying to get a score for here.
Goal!
Sebword.
Popped up in the air dribbles it after the flip into it.
Wow.
Gets that touch, beats 1, beats 2, beats 3.
That was just incredible ball movement from Sebword. I can't believe what I just saw. Like, just epic ball control movement from the air. It's super hard to do to just control it in the air. But, I mean, it looks like RIT is about to run away with this victory here.
You
And,
say that.
looks
You
like
say
we,
that, but RT are having a connection issue here. That's... Oh, no. It's a 2v3 here. The Sunblaze left and is now back. That is a connection
Just in time.
issue. But it's all good. Because they were up by 2 and they did not allow any goals to go in. As the game is over here, Rochester will win the first game with that scare at the end. Sunblaze is still back in though.
Yep, that was just great word for Rochester. Great job for Sunblaze, just trying to get connection back in. That was a little bit of an unfortunate scenario, but I mean, it worked out for them either way. You know, look at Butler's shots and then compare it to Rochester's shots. They took more, but they only got 1 goal. That says a lot about the Rochester defense with their 4 saves on Butler. But, I mean, Butler's just kind of needs to just figure out a way to execute goals, scoring better. The shots are there. You're taking shots, but you're not hitting them. And they're being defended, but you just need to figure out a way to make them sink into the goal because Rochester's basically swarming the goal at times, whether in the air or on the ground. So one way you can figure out is just get more demos. We didn't really see enough demos in this last match. So if you take out their defenders, you get more wide open looks, and then you can get some shots off.
And that's the thing, right? Is that right now, I mean, you look at those stats and you're like, that doesn't make sense. Well, 4 of those shots, right, from Butler went off the crossbar, right?
Exactly.
3 in that one sequence when Butler scored their 1 goal, but another one afterwards. And I think actually there's another one that I actually forgot about. So 5 in total, right? And then it went in off of the own goal, which still counted the same shot.
Yeah, I think that was just a little bit, yeah, that was just a little goofy, unfortunate sequence right there for Butler. So they just need to figure out a way to control the ball better once they're at that goal situation like that. So hopefully, and really it's just accurate shots, honestly, and just not giving up again. So, you know, just catching the deep defenders off guard, catching them wide open, trying to expose their defense a little bit. You just need to find those openings, and then just get back into the game.
Yeah, just get back into it. Well, we're back into it, ladies and gentlemen, with game number 2. 30 seconds have elapsed here, and Joey Dubs pops it up in the air. The shot, Kai is absolutely dumbfounded. He doesn't know how to defend that one, but he doesn't need to know how to defend that one because when the shot's coming in at 30 miles an hour, it's very easy to stop.
Exactly. You know, he just took that to the air, make sure no one was going to come in. Kai is their best defender for Butler. He swarms the entire field, really. And, just a nice save from Sebword. That almost went in, but no one for Butler able to capitalize. That would have been an easy shot if someone was there to just sink it in. But going back to Kai, he's just a great defender. He gets all the saves, whether on the ground, on the air. Excellent goal defender.
I do have to agree. Excellent defender indeed. And he's been doing it on the defense, on the offense, because when you can get the ball cleared out, right? Sometimes those turn into assists, those turn into offensive abilities. And if you can get the ball cleared out and practically pass it to yourself, right, off of a bad rebound opportunity, well, that turns into goals, and that's how a lot of defensive players can turn their defense into offense.
Exactly, and you know, speaking of defense, this has definitely been a defensive showdown. We are scoreless coming into 3 minutes left to play. Definitely an improvement for Butler not giving up all those goals, but at the same time, trying to figure out a way. Like right now, if
you can get the ball on the other side of the defender, that's just an easy way to try to get a shot off. But hats off to Butler so far, just not giving up anything. This could be a good play, but Sunblaze already there flying in the air. Never mind, he just accidentally guy. Excellent move. And that was off the feed from Siren. Sunblaze trying to make a stop right here. And oh,
It just goes in.
he got bumped by Sebward. It's so hard to say his name. He got bumped by Sebward by accident. Oh man, and now Butler getting their first lead of the game.
And that not just the game, the series, I think.
Series, you're right.
And so, halfway through this game, there is a dangerous opportunity there for Rochester to come back here, but RIT, not exactly the most deadly right now, right? You see what Butler are bringing right now, and they're absolutely just bringing it to the RIT team. You want to win, says Butler. You'll need to bring it.
Cobra Kai never dies, especially off the feed from Siren. Just a great pass and then a great shot from midair. Excellent move. Butler's now getting an answer going for them, and now they're going to be on a roll. Now you just got to be careful off that defense as Astro steals it from Sebwar, making sure no one scores there. Butler's starting to come alive here now.
Butler are a bit alive. They have a 2-0 lead, but pass 1, pass 2, can't get it past Kai, who there was a demo attempt on, right? Assassination attempt, I want to say, but it just failed. The missile just barely missed, grazed the skin, and, well, the clear is allowed to take place. 100 seconds left on the clock as Kai pops it into the zone to Siren. No, it's not going to find anything. The ball is cleared out by Sebward. Astro keeps it in. Sebward puts it into the corner, and Sunblaze with a good redirection.
Oh, and Kai tried to make a move the ball, but Sebward got in his way. He gets a demo, but I think he was just looking more for a ball movement there, maybe possibly a possible goal if he was able to just control the ball if no one was in there. But great work from Sebward, just sacrificing himself just to get demoed by, what's his name, Astro? No, Kai. I forgot who it was as I was talking about him, but excellent work.
That's a good save on the shot by Serrerin there. Being able to keep the ball out is crucial right now for RIT, because they need to find a goal on the offense, and letting one in is exactly what they don't need right now. Sebward up in the air, pops it down for Sunblaze. The shot! Sebward!
Wow, I'll tell you what, Sebward was definitely seeking that ball right there as he was going through the air, but then Sunblaze just or Sebward did score, never mind. Yeah, and then Sunblaze just off the backboard, just off the assist. That was just a confusing goal for me to look at and explain. Wow.
All right, so what happened here was that Sebward was up in the air, and he was got the original hit, right? He got the original hit, which is exactly what he wanted. Passes it down to Sunblaze. He falls down as he has no more boost, and Sunblaze shoots wide, but Sebward, as he's falling without any boost, hits the ball as he's falling, and it redirects in from the angle. That is exactly how I would explain it in great detail, as that ball needs to go in, but Butler are gonna win that one, and so it's a tied at 1 series. Butler, bring it back here.
Yes, Siren gets the epic save at the very end. Already a better display for Butler as they run away with this series, tying the series. But, you know, Rochester just was able to come alive at the very end. If they had just a tiny bit more time, maybe, if they had just a few more seconds instead of just that 1 second left on the clock, they definitely would have had a chance to tie things up there. But Siren obviously came in clutch at the very end with that epic save, and it was just all defense for Kai and Siren, and Astro with a few saves under his belt as well. So just great work from Butler. Now you just got to keep it up. You guys, both teams just need two more wins, and then they just walk away with this game.
You're saying that if Rochester just had a little bit more time, they would have won. Well, they had 5 minutes of clock time to find more than one goal. and they just weren't able to. They had 6 shots, 4 of them stopped, 1 of them slammed off the post.
Exactly, and you can say it's their fault not getting all that getting all those shots in, but really, to me, what I saw, it was all Butler's defense. Really, they had 4 combined saves, and there's one incredible steal from Astro that's gonna that might get a little bit overlooked because Rocket League doesn't calculate steals. But I mean, that was just incredible what we saw from Butler stepping up their defense, and they only got 2 goals. But, if you hold on defense, it doesn't really matter.
And you're saying that Rocket League doesn't look at giveaways and takeaways, but ball chasing does. And if you know what ball chasing is, it is a app that where you can save your replays, right? Where you save game replays. And so that is exactly what it does. It shows every small stat you could ever even imagine, even those that you can't imagine, just like Kai being unobstructed there. Both players here go for boost. Look at this. Joey Dubs and Sunblaze both go for boost, and that's completely wide open.
There's nobody there. Joey Dubs tried to make a play, tried to make an epic save, just didn't have enough speed, didn't have enough boost to get there on time, and Kai just caught them slipping. Just was able to just get that score, and man, Butler already once again just 1-0 over RIT.
Anyone home? RIT, we need you at the door. We need you to be able to make these saves. Subword is just lucky that the miss comes in from Sir Aaron there. The double tap was so close. Sir Aaron misses again, but Astro's gonna get a good clear. Sunblaze with the save.
Never mind. Sunblaze proved me wrong. Great defense from Sunblaze, stopping Astro's goal right there. But can he stop Kai's? Yes, he can. Beats the contest from Kai, and now it's over into Butler territory. They gotta step up their defense here. Their defense has very much improved. Now can they keep that up? Can Sunblaze bleed? Oh my goodness, Sunblaze is just flying all over the defensive side for now, and now he's gonna try to take a chance on offense, and look at that. That just paid off well, as he just sits on his back, just soaking it all in, tying the game. We saw he did plenty of work on defense. Let's get him some glory on offense right here.
Yeah, exactly. Very much so deserved for him. That's a good pop-up there. And Faith, the aerial carry, right? The Butler player was expecting that to be just up in the air, right? An air dribble. And it just never came to be. It was just a fake air dribble. It was just a pop-up. Exactly. And so it really threw everyone off.
Exactly. It was kind of a ball fake, if you will. Just that fake little air dribble from RIT. You just don't know what to do about those. And, that's kind of becoming a little bit of a trend in Rocket League. There's a bunch of great, efficient highlights of different... Oh my gosh, what a save. Doesn't matter. Joey Dubs comes in off the feed from Sebword. I keep wanting to say Squidward, but geez, what a score. And now RIT coming in 2-1 over Butler.
It's 2-1 now for RIT, and they come in, they're scrambling in that net, trying to find the position and the defender to be in that position. And Kai ties up the game right off of the kickoff. No one goes for this ball because there's a disconnect once again. Sunblaze.
Oh no, that's not good. We need to get him back in the game before anything happens. It looks like he's back in already, just in time for the next kickoff. But man, that was a little unfortunate. That was a nice. The assist came from. Really, to me, the assist came from the. It said it came from Astro, but it came from basically an RIT player. That was quick. And now RIT, it doesn't matter if your player keeps disconnecting. They're just gonna keep on scoring either way. And what a nice little assist from Sebword, just with a little love tap to the ball. Be like, here, Joey, take the score. He's got it.
And he does have it, just like Sir Aaron could have had that, but that was it was just slightly out of reach. It was a good pinch. Kai with a good save there. Sir Aaron trying to get it. Popped up in the air. Fakes no one out. And so Kai is able to bring that one in, has full amounts of speed. Sir Aaron gets demoed, and left in the dust is Kai. Astro is the last one left alive here. Sir Aaron able to get in position in time. And the ball is cleared out. 1:50 left, and RIT are in the lead by 1.
Exactly. You know, they don't want to quite keep playing keep away right now with all this time left on the clock. But, you know, they just need if they can find another score, that'd be helpful for them to, like, just ease off, relax, and then just play a little bit of keep away. But now Sir Aaron trying to make a play off the ball, but now we see Sebworth just in the air, as well as Kai trying to meet him off the edge.
Still with 80 seconds left to go. We've seen a lot of demos this game as well, right? A lot of bumps. And the sword as Astro shoots up to the sky and finds himself the game tying goal with 74 seconds on the clock.
Sir Aaron with the nice pass to Astro just to get that ball into the net, the goal. And now it's a tie game. This has become a really, really competitive game in this series. And I tell you what, I'm getting Game 5 vibes already from these teams. I think they're pretty much matching each other very well. Oh, Kai just had it too high. Just a little too much speed on there. Didn't quite have the right angle to just sink it in. But man, it's all right, because if they just score right here, it's a little bit wide open, but Sebworth are already there to just steal the ball and break it up.
Well, there is a lot to be had here with 40 seconds left on the clock. So, I mean, the biggest story here, right? It's not going to be about a team specifically. I think it's going to be just Sunblaze, right? His disconnects. They're really costing his team when he just disconnects like that in the middle of game time.
It won't matter right here. Oh, yeah, it will, because Kai made the save. I was trying to make a perfectly timed goal call, but just didn't work out. But that's fine. Kai came in with the defense. But yeah, those disconnects definitely hurt your team a little bit. It's not quite his fault all the time, you know. Sometimes you just get a little technology issues, a few Wi-Fi issues. We all suffer through those. But we'll see if we get overtime right here. We indeed do. This is going to be exciting. And let's just get a full-on match right here. That's
you're not getting it.
That's too quick. What are you doing?
We're tied.
It's all right.
And what's the series score at this point? Is Butler up in the lead?
Butler is 2-1 over RIT right now, and they just need one more win to walk away. But like I said before, I mean, that was an epic finish for Butler, but as I said before, this could be a Game 5 scenario. Both teams have come to the table ready to play and just ready to, their fingers are all warmed up and exercised. They're ready to beat each other up in these next 2 games. If possible, maybe 1 game for Butler. That's what they would like. But honestly, really, just an all-around performance, both offensively and defensively. RIT definitely needs to take more shots. However, their shots that they have taken have been more efficient. They've, you know, they've only taken 7 shots, but that's what, 3? They had 3 goals, so that's most of them in. And then Butler's 4, they came from 11 shots. Butler's still struggling to get some shots going off, but at the right time it matters. They're scoring when it really matters, especially at overtime from Astro.
Here's the thing with Butler, right? They've conquered their offensive demons. It feels like, right? In the first game, they just weren't able to find anything. In the second game, they were able to find goals and they won that game, right? But it was way too tight. In this one, when they scored was very important, and they were able to do so not at the quickest rate ever. But 4 goals in a game, especially at this level, is very high, and it's very much so wanted. So the fact that you let in 3, but we're still able to win the game is very, very important. As Kai, he's trying to start us off early. Oh, wow. That was close.
Yeah, Sir Aaron was ready for that feed from Kai just coming off, but then Sebworth out of nowhere. Speaking of out of nowhere, Astro gets the first points of the game for Butler. Already off to a good start. Man, that was just from midfield, from the right corner all the way to the left side of the, and just dab on them already. So this is going to be already off to a good start.
the start is similar to how the last game did with Astro with the quick goal.
You're saying like you're talking about dabbing the dead meme, right? You're talking about that kind of dab from the 2017 meme as Kai extends that lead. He extends Butler.
Man, what a juggle from Kai right there. That was incredible. Just taking it to the air, but then instantly just going back up, trying to find the right position for the ball to go in. Exactly. Now it's just 2-0. Butler off to a really hot start. Don't count out RIT yet. The game is just starting for them.
And so it's 2-0 very early on, right? And you can't discount RIT out of anything right now, but they are not playing up to their regular standards. If anything, the double commits, the errors, all that, right, are uncommon here for RIT. You're not used to them doing this at all, not even once in a game.
Exactly. I think they're just starting to, they're trying, maybe there's a little bit of miscommunication on some things. They just need to get their heads in the game. Sunblaze right there with an excellent save. And it looks like all the defense is trying to swarm in, and really, that was just incredible movement, ball movement. Both Butler, but then even better defense from RIT just now. So right now, RIT is still looking to get to the goal, but if they have any nerves, just calm them down. There's plenty of ball left to play. It's literally like we're not even halfway through the game quite yet. So just take it easy, just get your focus. You guys got this.
You guys, I mean that's if you're Butler, right? And if you're RIT, keep your head down low, right? Because you've shown us what you can do, Kai. Oh no! Net is wide open. Hits the post, slams the ball off the post and his car as well.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate miss. Just probably lost control of himself as he was trying to go for the ball. But Samburb already off the board for RIT, and now they're just down 1. This is going to be a pretty good game right here. Look at that! Look at that! That was just great air movement.
That was amazing air movement, and there you go. The lead is cut in half, sliced by a machete here. And, I mean, RIT are back in it. All they need is 1, and the game will be tied, deadlocked once again.
Yes, indeed. And now we're seeing a little bit more pressure from RIT, but right now it's wide open. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Astro! All out of nowhere. Just a little miscommunication again from RIT. Maybe it was just all going that ball, but then just no one anticipated the clear from Butler, and then Astros just speeds ahead, just getting that easy score for them, and now it's 3-1. RIT just needs to find an answer on.
And it's 3-1 halfway through this game. I love this so far from Butler. RIT are finding a hard time finding a message to send back, right? They can't exactly answer back right away. And that is very much so good news if you're a Butler fan or if you're a Butler player.
Exactly, especially if you're a Butler player. Right now, you started off the game just being down, 1-0. You dropped your first game against RIT, but now you started to make it a little bit of a comeback. You had that overtime win the last game. So now you guys are starting to figure things out. So did Sir Aaron. For the longest time, I've called him Siren, and then I realized, hey, it's Sir Aaron. I don't know. Maybe it's Sir Aaron. We can say his name.
It's Sir Aaron. It is Sir Aaron.
We're gonna just stick with Sir Aaron. So if he's listening, I apologize for.
No, he does listen. He gets very mad actually.
Yes.
Last stream, I actually did it on purpose. Funny enough, just because it was Butler that came late to the game, and so we decided to mess with them just like they messed with us, right? Mess with our time, we'll mess with your names. So that was just our little payback. But yes, it is Sir Aaron.
Well, Sir Aaron and I don't have any beef, and I certainly don't want to start any. So props up to him, because just what a talented Rocket League player he is.
Yes.
A part of a talented team he is either. So right now they're just starting to get on a tear, get a rhythm going, trying to put the series away.
And I mean, Sir Aaron, very good, but his teammates there, right? It's not just one player; it's the entire cast of players, right? The entire team there that can just absolutely deliver when they need to the most. Where have RIT gone? They went from massive heights to, well, practically invisible lows.
Exactly. You know, Butler's just playing an excellent game right now. There's no I in they know that, but there is an I in RIT. That's their opponent right there. I thought I'd try to make that pun as best as I could. That was a quote from Mike. That was almost a quote from Michael.
Almost, but almost is only good enough in horseshoes, hand grenades, nuclear warfare, and there's one last one. I forget which one that is.
Oh boy, okay. Well, anyway, now with 15 seconds left, it looks like Butler's about to run away with this game, but hats off to RT. But they're still in it. They're still in it.
They breathe life.
Don't let me say you guys are over. Look at Joey Dubs just waiting for that pass from Sebworth, just like, hey, I'm wide open. Sebworth's like, here, just take it and just score for me. Joey's like, bet, let me just do that. 11 seconds, you guys got 2 goals, so I'm gonna start to be a little less picky about you guys and try. Let's see if you guys can score here.
They need to score now. No more time on the clock, and that's gonna be it for RIT. They're gonna lose this series as Kai hits it off the back wall. It pinches its way off, and GG's all around. Butler beat RIT in this last amazing series that we had here. And ladies and gentlemen, what a series. That was amazing. It's got a smile on my face practically the entire time here.
Yes.
And I want to know your honest opinion on this, right?
Yeah, and well, honestly, really, just from what I saw, Butler, they started a little shaky. They started a little off. They just didn't know. I feel like, me personally, maybe they just didn't know their opponent very well. But that I could be wrong there. Maybe they do. They're a really good team, and they know who they go up against at most times. But really, just at the end of the day, they just had a little slow start, but then all of a sudden they start to pick it up. They have that overtime win. They have they just have those back-to-back wins, and then all of a sudden they come out in top over RIT. But hats off to RIT for coming into this game and starting to put on an impressive display over Butler. So I'm excited to see what's up next for these guys.
Is there anything else that we need to say before we go here? Just take a good look around in the noggin over there, see if you can come up with anything to say. And if not, I think we're gonna end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have anything to say?
Yes. I mean, if you guys have anything to say, I mean, I would like to ask you. I would just like to say thank you guys for watching, and you guys have just been an incredible audience tonight for all of us. Thank you to our producer, Aeon. And we're gonna have enough content for Rocket League for you guys, including an interview from one of the representatives of Butler. So just take a little quick 5-minute break, 5-second break, somewhere in between. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We'll bring up one of the players from the winning team. So stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, we are back here at EGF. We got ourselves the interview for the last match. We got ourselves Kai from the winning team, Butler University. I'm still here with South Beach. He's going to ask a few questions to you, Kai. But first of all, how do you feel after that big win versus RIT?
I mean, it feels fantastic. We know that they're a really solid team. It's been a long time since we played them, but going into today, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think this was some of the best Rocket League we've played in a while, and I'm glad we got the win.
Exactly. You do say you guys were a little bit nerve-wracking. Kind of showed at that very first game. Lost the very first one, but then afterwards, you guys picked it up. You guys had the overtime win, and then you guys just popped off 2 in a row. Just what can you say about this team that just works well with you guys?
Like my team?
Oh yeah, Butler.
I mean, I don't know, we just have a nice blend of personalities. We never really get too tilted or discouraged, and it did look a little bit nerve-wracking at first. Definitely out of nerves. Our comms were very disjointed, but I mean, once we calmed down, we took a deep breath, we knew our potential and what we could do, and I mean, we ended up delivering.
And this performance right today just shows how when you guys put your minds to it, right? When you guys are really in there, nose to the grindstone. Out of all the teams here in the league, is there anyone that you really fear now that you've beaten RIT, one of the top teams, obviously?
In like the whole league in general, not just
In the
Big
whole
East.
league in general, yeah.
Definitely Delaware. We haven't played them at all, and honestly, I don't actually know who's on that roster, but I mean, they're clearly a very, very good team. But I think with this win over RIT, we can definitely beat them, and then also probably Seton Hall. I don't remember the last results of the last time we played, but I think we lost. But we know that they're a very good team. But I mean, if we play like we did today, we can definitely beat them as well. So it's not so much fear, but it just depends on if we show up.
Exactly, and you know what? You guys do work well together. You are obviously kind of that defensive presence, always guarding the goal. No one on the team does it better than you. You guys are all tremendous on defense, but especially you on defense. I think you are more of the better goal stopper or like the shot blocker for Butler. What makes you so just take us through like what you guys do for practice to just improve your skills, especially you on defense.
Honestly, I don't practice my, well, I say I don't practice my defense, but a lot of our practice is just playing online and ranked. But for me personally, I always think about if I'm last back. Like, I'm always thinking about how I can buy time for my team to get back. I try to think of when I could challenge, you know, if they have control, how I can bring it back for us. And I know I have to play safe if we end up overcommitting on offense a little bit. And our defensive comms they were a little bit rough in this series, but I just try to remain calm and relaxed and just think about the next move and what can help us the most.
All right, well, thank you so much, Kai, and congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the win. Anything else you want to say before we take our leave here for tonight?
I appreciate all the support, especially my family. It's honestly great to have them watching, and I'm really glad we could pull off a great win. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for tonight. If you want to find South Beach, he has his Twitter right under his name. If you want to find me, just search up my name on YouTube or Twitch. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Also, big thanks to Aeon, who is streaming us once again. And big shout outs to all the teams who played tonight. You guys played fantastic. You gave us a good show to watch, a good product to look at.
Exactly.
For the entire league, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming tonight. We will see you all next time.